Earlier on today, I spoke to Wakao Hanaoka. He's an ocean campaigner for Greenpeace Japan, and we spoke about the whaling in the Southern Ocean, a major issue. Well, good afternoon, Mr. Hanaoka. How are you today?
Fine, thank you. Fine, thank you, William.
All right. All right.
Sorry.
I would like to ask you some questions in regards to the whaling undertaken by the Japanese whalers
Yes.
in the Southern Ocean. Look, for my first question,
Yes.
this year Greenpeace has decided not to pursue the whalers on their hunt in the Southern Ocean.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering why did Greenpeace choose to do that? And I was also wondering what sorts of anti-whaling campaigns is Greenpeace Japan currently undertaking within Japan?
Yes. Greenpeace has not sent a ship down to target the whaling fleet in Southern Ocean this year and also last year for these 2 seasons. Instead of going to the Southern Ocean, we have been campaigning on the ground in Japan. It may be less sensational, but what will ultimately stop whaling is to win the hearts and minds of the Japanese people.
Mm-hmm.
So the way that we can do that is by ensuring that the Japanese public has the truth about vested interests in the continuation of the whaling is run with corruption and embezzlement and things like this.
Mm-hmm.
And our campaign in Japan is pretty much concentrated in trial that we are having now on this whale meat embezzlement case.
I heard a little bit about that on the Greenpeace website, but it hasn't been on the news or anything, about meats being given to the workers. Was that right?
Yes, actually the cardboard box filled with whale meat was shipped from Nishimaru, the whaling vessel, to the personal address of the crew of the Nishimaru. Mm-hmm. And since this whaling program itself is a national program which use taxpayers' money, this kind of things should not be happen.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay, so that's the current campaign.
Yes.
So look, I'll move on from that. One of the arguments that people, the whaling industry usually uses is that whaling is important to Japanese culture and traditions. Is this true?
The saying whale is important, like whaling is important Japanese culture, is often used by, as a propaganda from pro-whaling interest. Greenpeace is not arguing things such as that there's a whaling has been doing at some coastal region in Japan, and also we are not arguing that every part of whale meat is used to be not wasted in Japanese whaling. That's okay, but however, at least the whaling conducted in the Southern Ocean is far away from Japanese traditional or Japanese culture. Yes, this whaling in Southern Ocean is a sanctuary agreed by international society. And how Japanese government doing the whaling is using modern Norway technique. So this is very different from Japanese culture.
Okay. So is whale meat profitable? Is it? Do they make a lot of money from whaling?
No. About 1.5 years ago, the three major fisheries company in Japan all clearly publicly denied it to join whaling business, even though if the ban of the industry whaling is removed. this is a good sign that it shows that it's not a good business. It's not profitable. Also, if you see the statistics of the stock of whale meat, there is still piles of stock of the whale meat in freezers, not being able to be sold. Also, Greenpeace has done research to the supermarkets or major retailers and ask them if they are dealing with the whale meat. Most of the supermarket does not sell any whale meat. Even some supermarket chain, they sell, but only at those coastal area or only like limited amount.
I have actually seen the whale meat at my local supermarkets, but
Okay.
it's only very small, and they never have any more than one very small packet. I've never seen much there.
In Tokyo, sometimes you see whale meat in supermarket, but usually you have to, if you want to buy whale meat, you have to know where. You have to know the restaurant or supermarket. Otherwise, you cannot find it.
All right. Well, thank you. So, if it's not hugely profitable, well, with this year, to lead into my next question, the Hatoyama government has been cutting costs in many programs that it deems as wasteful spending.
Yes.
Why does the government protect whaling?
Yes. We were quite shocked on that also, because that was a very good chance for the government to cut the